ಪೇಪರ್ ವಸ್ತುಗಳ ಬಳಕೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಿಎಫ್ಟಿಆರ್ಐನಿಂದ 2 ದಿನಗಳ ಕಾಲ ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ ಆಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಸಿಎಫ್ಟಿಆರ್ಐ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀದೇವಿ ಅನ್ನಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಕುರಿತು ಸುದ್ದಿಗೋಷ್ಠಿ ನಡೆಸಿ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದ ಅವರು, ನಾಳೆ ಮತ್ತು ನಾಳಿದ್ದು ಸಿಎಫ್ಟಿಆರ್ಐ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಆವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ ನಡೆಯಲಿದೆ. ಆಹಾರ ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದೇ ಬಾರಿ ಬಳಸುವ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಾಗದದಿಂದ ಬದಲಾಯಿಸುವುದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ವಿದ್ವಾಂಸರು, ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ಗಳು ಹಾಗೂ ತಂತ್ರಜ್ಞರು ವಿಚಾರ ಮಂಡಿಸಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ರಾಜವಂಶಸ್ಥ ಯದುವೀರ ಕೃಷ್ಣದತ್ತ ಚಾಮರಾಜ ಒಡೆಯರ್ ಅವರು ಚಾಲನೆ ನೀಡಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Talk about food packaging. There are few factors that are very important. One is the moisture content in the food. The second could be the pH. All of this affects the quality of the food. So always we are trying to play around with additives, with temperature, with pH to protect the food. Apart from that, the package also gives us the ability to print things on it. It could be the batch date, it could be the expiry date, it could be the compositional information. But like it was told, some of these can migrate into the food. If the moisture content is high, water can come, it can become soggy. So it is a huge challenge for plastic to be replaced by paper. At the same time, most of the single-use plastic goes towards the beverage and other food packaging only. So it makes sense that CFTRI has to work along with the industry and hold hands to come with alternates so that we will find solutions. At the same time, packaging also offers protection to the food. There will not be adulteration, it will not get spoiled, it will not get exposed to light or oxygen. So all of these also it will protect. So if paper has to be an alternate to plastic, we have to find solutions for all of these factors. Only then we will be successful. And then of course the biggest challenge, bringing down the cost.
It is very much essential considering its ill effects on the environment as well as on the marine life. Now your question is how far and how fast we can replace this single-use plastic. Some of the plastics we can replace and remove immediately with the suitable grade of paper. Certain grades of plastic which require some durability or the strength, it requires some strength. For that purpose, now we are thinking about the barrier coating or some kind of developments to increase its dimensional stability. So that is the first step we are doing as a paper industry. So we have already developed now cup stock to replace this polycoated cup stocks which are available in the market. So there are certain, even the bags, plastic bags, now it is already replaced with a similar strength properties which is made of corn. That type of development and the market it is readily available. So already the steps have been taken to replace this single-use plastic, but the amount which has to take place in the near future, that requires some scientific study as well as some investment. In the initial stage of development, the cost may be slightly higher, but in the due course of time, with the volume of when the volume of the production increases, definitely we can match the cost of that product also. Secondly, one scientific study says that if we look at only the cost, we cannot save the environment. The cost of not doing it is much higher than what of cost of not doing it. It will be 9 times higher, costlier if we don't replace the plastic now. That much damage it is already creating. That is why the developing nations, they are asking for the money from the developed countries to support this net zero achievement. All these things are coming up. So that's why immediately we have to step into that mode of replacing this single-use plastic immediately. Otherwise, we will be in a very big trouble. See, today about 450 million tons of plastic it is generated every year globally, and hardly 6 to 7% is recycled. Whereas paper it is almost 70% now. It is not only the question of government banning it, because we are also knowing that what is the bad effect of plastic in the society. This type of replacement it has started long back, about 4-5 years before this government has brought this rule to ban single-use plastic. Already the developments were there. People or the manufacturers, they were making this cup stock earlier also. Even we were making some of the molds or the paper plates much earlier. So that work was already there from the paper industry. Formally we are bringing it now. Otherwise we were discussing this subject many times in our seminars earlier also. But this is the right time, and we are fortunate enough today to have this seminar in CFTRI, where they can give us more knowledge to develop such a type of products. And we are in a right place now.